Hey folks, it's Bishopheals from these CF forums. How you guys doing today, baby? I'm here to tell you because it's been a glorious, glorious day, that's for sure. Look what I got here. Oh, some folks have been asking me about this RBA. Let me tell you, this one right here, it's a drip. It's from Smokes. Oh my God, from Smoketech. Very easy. You insert it in, baby, and you use your nail just to separate the two because it's only two O-rings that's holding it. I got this, Keith gave me this from Empire Mods. Folks have been sending me some PMs and they've been wanting a little bit of a demonstration on how to make the coils. Well, I'm going to do something a little bit different to it. We're not going to add non-resistance wires. We're just going to add resistance wires. That's it. 34 gauge. Okay? And we'll do a dual coil on here. Okay? Without using non-resistance wires. So it's going to be a little different. Not hard to do. This actually comes with speaker wires, folks. I mean, you don't even have to use a Phillips screwdriver. How cool is that? These are the holes. You insert it, and the tip is knurled, so you can screw on and screw off. Pretty good, pretty cool, that's for sure. Let me show you. Let me focus it for you. See that? You got two holes. Quite simple. That's for sure. So let's get this puppy going. Okay, so I'm going to use a piece of wick. I'm going to cut two pieces. Okay, so we have our two pieces of wick that we're going to use. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use 34 gauge, okay, Nichrome wire. Let's cut a piece of wire. Okay, there's two wires cut. And I'm not going to use non-resistance wires for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do strand 3, okay? Here's the resistance wire. I'm going to apply 4 wraps. And you want them as close as possible together. So it looks like that. Okay. I'll focus it for you. Forget about it. This is gonna be nice and juicy. Ooh, it's gonna be delicious, baby. There you go. See? Pretty neat. Now, let's do the other one. there we go. So all two has been done. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unknurl, unscrew, unfasten as much as possible on this RBA, baby. Woo! This is going to be nice, baby. It's going to be stoked. Okay, so I'm going to put the first one in. And once it's in, you want to bend the wire on the opposite side. Okay, that way it doesn't come out as quick. And you can actually use one of these to make it easier to see. What I do is I clip the wire and I use the plier to put it in. See, like so. And then I yank from the opposite side, like so. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm just bending the wire so it holds the coil, see? And what I'll do is I'll snip the excessive wick just a little bit, like so. So I'll make it look like bow ties. See that? Now what I'll do is I'll take the other one, I'll insert one in, bend that wire so I can hold it. I used a pair of pliers, take the other piece of the wire and put it through the hole. Oh. Let's try it again. Okay. Now I'll take the plier. Insert the other wire in the hole like so. Yank it from the other side just a little bit and bend the wire so it doesn't come out. Now what you do is before, see that? So before me yanking on it to bring this coil down, what I'm going to do is and take this wick. But before I take that wick, I'm going to trim just a little bit, just on the sides of this wick, so I can make it kind of flush. There you go. There we go. So now I take this wick and make a U out of it, like so, and I'm going to put it in between. I'm going to put it right between the two poles. Now I'll put the wick on top, and what is needed to do is yank on the wires so we can start bringing down the two coils snugged. Just like so. Let me focus that for you. See that? Okay. And then I'm going to twist just a little bit the two resistance wires. Okay. Once I twist one, I start tightening the knurl on one of them. Okay. Now for the other one, we do the same thing. We yank the two wires. And as you yank them, you want to twist them. That way you get a good connection. There we go. Now we tighten the knurl. There we go. So they're both tightened now. Woohoo! Now we can trim down the wires. Okay. Also, there we go. So that middle wick is going to act kind of like a well. Okay? So no matter where you're going to drip, the reason being is because when you put the cap on, this center pole is actually in the middle. So as you drip, it's going to probably hit the center pole and it's going to drip down to the wicks. So if there's any excessive juice that gets collected on the base, well, the wick will absorb it and bring it up to the coils. Okay? That's the whole idea. So now what we're going to do is let's check the ohms. Ooh, stay. Okay. So, I guess let's just do this and see. So we're at 1 ohms, okay, which isn't too bad. So now, let's get some juice. And let's see, which juice? Here we go. I'm going to use some Banana Fosters. Actually, it's almost done. Forget that one. Okay. Next one. There we go. Use some black and tan tobacco. So as you can see, I am pretty much soaking this whole entire wick. There we go. It's pretty saturated, I would think, yes? There we go. Okay, so Let's put it on my mod. Put a fresh battery. MNKE. Swoosh. Obviously no kick is needed. Okay. Okay, so it's screwed on. Now this is a sealed 510, baby. I mean, it's sealed 510. Now I'm going to need a drip tip. Let's see. How many? I'm looking for a drip tip. No. Let's see. Ooh. I think we may have a winner. I have so many drip tips. If I can get it out. Okay, so I got it out. Okay. There we go. Let's give it a vape. It's a little saturated. It's a little saturated. It's bumping now. Check it out. Listen. It's cranking now. Really, really good. Really, really good. Check it out. Hear it again. Hear that? It's sizzling, baby. It's sizzling. Oh. And it's pretty strong. Now, just to show you, you see that? As I mentioned before, see that is actually the center pole of this RBA, and the actual coil, which you're not going to be able to see, but there's the other center pole, which is right underneath here. Okay, and that's where the coils are. So when you drip, it's going to hit that center pole regardless. And let's put 3 drops. This thing is pretty saturated as it is right now, so This thing is coming out delicious. Delicious. It's a good vape for 1 ohms. Wow. It's a little strong. Really good. Well, if you guys are looking for an affordable device, you can get this at Empire Mods for $8.99. It's extremely affordable, and as you saw, it only took me about 3 minutes just to put it together. You don't need to use non-resistance wires. You can just use plain resistance wires. 34 gauge, 4 wraps, each 3 strands, and 1 whole 3M wick in the middle, like I showed you. And this is what you get. Really, really good. Now the intake hole is really on the side, right on the side here. Okay, that's where you'll be pulling the air in. So drip reasonably. You can flood it just a little bit, but not too much, otherwise you're gonna get juice steeping on the side. But if you vape like this, you're gonna really gonna be hitting it like a champ. Now, another thing I also found out that when you put this cap on, and you can turn the cap, and as you look onto the hole, if you position it with the stainless steel hole, so as you keep turning it, like right now I'm turning it, oh, there's my hole. Okay. Now, if you have it directly onto the hole of the inner hole, then less throat hit. Less throat hit. So, if you want more throat hit, do what I was just doing, which I was like coughing up almost half a lung, but now it's smoother because now air is going straight into the inner hole, going straight up to the coil. Much better. Well, for me. And as you can see, I can chain vape. Oh. Delicious. Wow. It's hitting hard. These coils are really mean, let me tell you. Drip right on it. Delicious. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I just wanted to share you this Smocktech RDA. It's kicking butt, that's for sure. Now, please subscribe, that way I'll keep you up with all the latest news and accessories that I'm actually constantly playing and toying with. But if you need a hand in building your coils, let me know, send me a PM. You can reach me on the GG forums on ECF, or just send me an inbox mail directly on YouTube. And I'll be more than happy to sit down with you either through Skype or Uvu and help you set you up with your coils. Alright? So with that, live hard and vape hard, baby. Ciao, ciao.